Hello everybody, welcome back to Resinette. Today we're going to try something that I've never done before, so I'm bringing you with me and we're going to see if this is going to work. And I'm probably crazy, but let's give it a try. So I bought this huge mold from Amazon. This is a concrete block mold, okay? And I think it's pretty big. This guy is about 15 inches from the tip of his nose to his tail long, and gosh, from flipper to flipper or fin or whatever that is, it's about 13 inches. His shell's about 10.5 inches. Anyway, this is pretty good size. Now, this is ABS plastic, so I'm not really sure what to expect. I know that this is not going to work without a mold release. So I went down to Hobby Lobby today because I wanted to do this today. I didn't want to order mold release. I didn't have time because I was, impatient and I want to try this today. So they didn't have it. I couldn't find it anywhere. So what I'm going to do is I've cleaned this all. I took some alcohol, cleaned it up real good, and I'm going to try this. This is all I have, original Pam. So what I decided to do is, because I'm not completely nuts, I don't want to just waste a bunch of resin, okay? And I'm a little nervous about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this with Pam, and I'm going to do just the thinnest layer I can do and still get the head and the legs in, okay? So we can try this out. And yeah, I'm excited to see if this will work. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go off camera really quick and just spray it with my Pam, and then I'll be right back. There it is. Okay. Is that too much? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what's going to happen. But I've mixed up 16 ounces of resin. I've got 2 cups of 8 ounces made up. And I'm going to spray a bit of alcohol in there because got a few bubbles. And then I'm going to put just a drop or two of turf green, and probably 2 drops in each one, just for a little bit of a base coat. And we'll see what happens with that. I don't want it very dark, just kind of like a sea glass green. That almost might be even a little bit darker than what I was hoping, so I probably should have just done 1 drop, especially before I did both things here. That's stirred up really good. Okay, that one looks pretty good. Stir this one up. Right. I'm using JDICTION resin today, and that was Pixis alcohol ink and turf that I used for my color. And I'm going to keep really good track of how much resin I use for this. Gosh, you guys, I sprayed the heck out of this with Pam. I hope that's not too much. I'm also wondering what would happen if I added a tiny bit of mica powder to the shell. I don't know. If that absorbed into the Pam, then everything might stick. So I think for this first one, I might just have to do a clear turtle, a translucent turtle, just to see if it'll work. Because if it doesn't work and it sticks to the shell, I've never tried to use this kind of plastic as a mold, and I'm not even sure that it's a good idea at all. I'm assuming if it is a good idea, that people would have been doing this already, and I haven't seen anybody, so probably tells me it's a crazy idea, probably going to ruin my mold and waste a bunch of resin. But I'm excited to try it, because you know what? You just never know. You don't know without trying, right? Right. Okay, so let's see how far the 16 ounces will go. I'm just going to start pouring around here. I've never used Pam as a mold release, not even on a silicone mold. So I don't know. Just do not even know if this is going to work. I think I probably got Pam floating all around in there, but you know what? I can't tell because of this black mold. I can't even tell. But I'm going to try, before I do any more like alcohol or anything, I want to go ahead. Actually, you know what? These little flippers are actually, they're actually at a different level. So I could actually do something different there. I'm going to level this out a little bit. I should have my leveling table here. Gosh, I have to go get it. It's just right over there. I can see it from where I'm sitting. Should probably do it. Let's see. Go into that. Then I feel like it's just all kind of go in one direction. Okay, so there's 16 ounces that I've done in the shell. Now, I don't want to do anything like any kind of weight or pigment in there. I could do like some vinyl stickers or something if I want to have like some kind of fishing, you know, like a ocean scene or something in there. I could try that. Gosh, that ring is right in the way. So sorry. Did not even notice. All right, so just going to do a couple sprays of alcohol, not much. There we go. Okay, so I see my Pam is still wet over here in the feet. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up one more 8 ounces, okay? And that will be 24 ounces. And maybe, just maybe, that's all we'll have to do. I think I can get all these feet and the head done with that, with another 8 ounces. So I'm going to mix that up and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I've got another 8 ounces made up. So what I'm going to do, I decided, is I'm going to pour about 4 ounces of it in this cup. Let's see. It's about 3. Okay, and I'm going to leave a bit of this clear for now on this side. And I think what I want to do is I'm going to make his feet, if I can. I feel like I'm still kind of lopsided here. You know what? Here, hang on. Let me get the leveling table. There's no reason for me to be doing this. Go, that should be level. This up here. Maybe sitting the right direction. Let me turn it around and make sure. Knocking everything over. See if that's better. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. Needed to kind of fix that up a bit here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 4 ounces of that resin and I'm going to do a bit of a darker color. I think I'm going to put just a bit of this Aqua India ink in this 4 ounces. Just a bit. Just pour a bit in there. Might be a bit more blue. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty good at aqua color. Hard to tell against the black. But it's actually a really pretty kind of a aqua color. Kind of like the oceany color that I like to use a lot. But let's see if we can put this into the feet. And I know probably some of it's going to bleed together, and that's okay. I mean, this is all just a kind of a trial anyways. His feet. Okay. It into his head here. Decided not to do any eyes or anything. I'm just going to kind of wait. And then I'm going to kind of come through here, the rest of his shell with this color, his tail. Okay. Really hoping I don't need to add another 8 ounces. Really hoping. But right now, his head is not covered. Okay. So, you know what, guys? I might have to make up another 8 ounces, which if I do, that's going to make 32 ounces of resin. That's a lot. So this is the clear. So I'm going to come through like this and just kind of do the design of the shell. Some of those little shell bits that I can see in there from his shell. I do that design. See some of that aqua has come down out of his head. Yep, I'm going to have to do one more 8 ounces. So I really, really hope that we can get this unmolded, because otherwise that's what? 32 ounces. That's almost a half of my gallon here. Almost. Okay, so, all right, I'm going to mix up another 8 ounces, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back with my next 8 ounces made up. Like I said, that is now a total of 32 ounces. And I decided what I want to do is, since I've got the green in there and a little bit of the bluish aqua color, I think what I want to do now is add just a little bit of brown for almost, see if I can get almost like a little bit of a tortoise shell color. I don't want anything very dark, so I think I'm just going to use regular pigment in my coffee. Okay, this is just regular pigment ink. It's not alcohol ink. It's not the Bombay ink. Just going to do a couple drops of that, see what I get with this. That is definitely not very much brown. And I probably need a little bit more than that. Stir it up. Let's see. Nope, that's not coming through very well. So you know what, guys? Gosh, as much as I hate to do a brown India ink, I might have to do just a little bit, because I feel like, oh, I don't want it to be overpowering though. I really don't. So just maybe just a little bit. Be careful, Barb. Don't overdo it. A little bit. Little bit. There we go. Hopefully that was a little bit. I hope. I don't want it to be opaque at all. I still want it to be translucent. Oh, it's quite a bit of brown, isn't it? Yikes. What if I ruined it? You know, I really thought I was going light on it. Well, okay. So I don't know if you can see. When I come up off of the spoon, it is really translucent, okay? It almost looks really dark in the cup. but it almost looks like tea when I bring it up off of the stick, okay, when it runs down. And a tea color would be just about right. I just don't want it to be as dark as it looks right now. This is going to be actually, I think, just perfect. Exactly what I had in mind. Okay? At least it may not turn out perfect, but it's perfect as far as what I was thinking. Okay. Right. Wipe off my stick. I really like these little spatulas that come, JDICTION sends them with their resin, at least with the gallon size kit, and I really like them. I use them a lot. They're easy just to clean off and reuse. Okay, I'm a little nervous about the brown, but how should I do this? Should I, maybe I'll start around the shell and kind of follow that same design as much as I can see it around these little, the little shell circles. I know it's not going to stay there, but at least it kind of gives it a little bit of a pattern for the color. I'm going to go all the way around. Head. Okay, I think this is going to do it, you guys. I think this is going to be enough. Don't really want this to leak too much out into the shell, so I'd rather have it in the fins or the feet, you know, if I need it there. I'm just going to keep going around like this until I run out. Looks like it's kind of staying where I did the circles around the shell. It looks like it's kind of staying there. Okay. There we go. Gosh. Okay, guys. My gosh, I don't know what's going to happen with it. As long as we can get it out of here, we'll find out, right? Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know what'll happen if I can't get it out of here, out of the mold. Okay, so I just don't want it to come down out of the head too much. I see I've got a little bit of this here, kind of where his neck is. Actually, maybe I should leave that because it does kind of look like a neck, huh? Can you see that? I don't know if you can. I'll bring it down here so you can see it, okay? All right, and then other than that, when this is cured, we'll come back and we'll see if we can get it out of the tray. That's going to be the biggest question. And then we'll see how it turns out, okay? I'm actually super excited about it, if it works. And hopefully it is level. I hope. Some of the brown is coming out into part of the shell, I see. Okay, well, it looks pretty good, you guys. I mean, as far as I can tell, it looks pretty good. Now I'm going to bring you down off the camera stand and show you what we got, and then I'll be back as soon as it's cured, okay? I will see you then. I don't know if you can really see this. It's hard to see it. There's kind of our brown, and you can't even see the blues and everything in there. Hopefully I won't drop my camera into the resin turtle. That'd be bad. But there, you can kind of get more of a look at it this way. And we'll just kind of see what it does. All right, I'll see you when it's all done. I'm back. It's only been a few hours, but this is completely cured. First thing that I noticed is that I have a very greasy Pam covered turtle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe just take a paper towel and just kind of wipe off the top of this real quick. And see if I can just kind of get some of that off of there. Uh-oh, so that one's not, oh no, that leg's not all the way cured. Oh, and neither is the tail. Shoot. No, neither is the head. Or the, okay, so part of this is not cured all the way. Just this part. Okay, yeah, so you can see here where the paper towel just went right through. So it's not ready. It's not ready even for me to take this part out. Because I was thinking if I could get it out of there before it was all the way completely cured, I could almost shape it. But gosh, I feel like I could really just make a big mess out of it if I'm not careful. Let me see. Oh, yep, that is kind of gooey. Kind of like going around a pan of brownies, you know, and making sure. I'm only doing this because I'm not real sure it's going to come out. And I'm afraid if I let it sit the whole time, if it cures all the way, that maybe I won't be able to get it out at all. So, let's see. Oh gosh, that head is really shallow. Yeah, I had no idea that the head was that shallow. I'm going to take this off and I'm going to move my leveling table out of the way. Okay, I'm going to take these two coasters that are just, you know, here, and I'm going to put them underneath here and under the plastic. See if I can kind of maybe get I'm going to see if I can get my shell over that. Not sure this is going to work, guys, but let's try it. My gloves. Let's see if I can get this out. Oh gosh, here it comes. Oh my gosh. Okay, come on, feet. Don't want to rip the feet off. But here it comes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's not good for the head. But I might can fix the head. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, oh no, not on the top. Let's see here. I want that. There we go. Okay. Okay, gosh, guys. All right, come off of there. Probably should have put something on, but look. I mean, except for this. We're going to do this. Okay. Well, I did this kind of early, but it's okay because now I know it worked. Gosh, it worked. Okay. So, all right, let me take this out of here and put this over this and see if I can kind of get it to fold down by the weight of that. Now I've got a bunch of gunk here. It was supposed to be legs and they kind of came off, but that's okay. I can come up with something for that. Okay. I just wasn't sure how this would work, if we would even be able to get it out of the mold. And it did come out. So I'm gonna peel some of this off. I know this does not look like I'm doing a very good job here, but I'm gonna try it. Gosh. Okay, so far I'm pretty happy with the way this is working. So that tells me that if I would have let it set for probably another hour, I would have gotten the legs and stuff out. But remember, I did just a really thin this whole thing was pretty thin. So sometimes when this kind of thing happens, you put just a little bit of alcohol on your gloves or on a stick. You can kind of smooth it all around the edges and kind of save yourself from having sharp edges and sanding to do. Okay? So you can just kind of smooth it all out. Okay, gosh, look it worked though. I'm so excited. Okay, so albeit I don't have a head, okay, I got a mess and I'm going to clean this up so that it's clean and I can try it again the right way. But oh wow, but I got the shell. I got the shell. So happy about that. Okay, let me put a little bit more on my glove here. This is 91% alcohol. I'm going to rub out this little bit of a rough spot. Going around my edges. Just going around the edges. Let's look at the other side real quick. Oh, so cool. So incredibly cool. So actually, this would be the part that we want. Just love this. I got some little places there where the arms and head and everything should be. That Pam, I'm just amazed how well that did. So it tells me I don't need to spend $15 or $18 or whatever it is on cans of demolding spray. I can actually use this kind of a thing. Now on Amazon, I saw all kinds of really cool cement molds. So I'm going to be trying some more of these. Gotta tell you guys. In fact, now that I know this is going to work, I've already got some other molds in my cart waiting to order. So here's my mold. After I just kind of got everything kind of wiped out of it, and as you can see, came right off. Even the stuff that wasn't cured all the way, super gooey, super sticky, like this. You can see over here in this glove, big glob of goop. But it worked. It worked. And now I'm excited. I'm going to make another one. But I'm going to, now I know I can go ahead and let it cure longer. I'm going to just leave it and let it cure overnight. And I'm so excited. I'll be back tomorrow, and when this will be completely firm. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, everybody, here it is completely cured. Look how pretty this is. The colors are just amazing. I'm super happy with the way this turned out, and I'm excited to start the next part with this. The Pam really worked great, and I'm excited to try some more of these. But yep, excited for the next step. I will see you back when I'm ready to do that. Hello everybody. So I'm here just really quick to show you something. I'm in a different room in my house, but I just want to show you this little, what I'm going to do with this shell. I have taken a roll of contact paper that looks like this. I got it on Temu. I decided the backing of this is white, and what I did is I traced my shell onto it, and I trimmed it to fit the back. Okay, so I'm going to do the shiny section is going to be down, and it's going to be white back here. Okay, I took some cleaning spray, wiped all of my extra Pam or residue that I had on here, wiped it off really good. And then this silver part, this isn't my first choice, okay, but since I'm kind of just trying this out, I'm kind of seeing what happens. This is going to be facing up, and then I'm going to get my legs put on it. So anyway, just wanted to show you that, and once I get this put onto the back, then I'll show you what that looks like. All right, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, here are my table legs I got from Amazon. These are 16-inch legs. And I would have preferred not having such a big metal top on it, because for my little table, it's not really going to take that. But yeah, it's a beautiful day here in Arizona. Just going to show you all of our sunshine we got going out there. Flowers are blooming here. It's just really kind of a pretty day. And so I came out. I'm not in my studio. I'm kind of in a different part of my house. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you what I'm going to do. I have the legs. I have some E6000 glue. And there is my backing put on the back of my turtle. Okay, I just kind of smoothed it all out. It's stuck down there pretty well. So I am now going to just take my glue. I'm going to glue the back of my legs. I'm going to stick it on there, and then I'll be back when it's all done. I don't have a way to show you what I'm doing just because I'm holding my camera right now. But pretty self-explanatory. Just going to glue the tops, put 3 legs on there, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, everybody, it is done. The table legs are completely cured, and I have kind of gotten the help of my daughter to help me flip this over a bit so we can see the final result. I'm so excited. Okay, I have no idea how this is going to turn out. Hopefully the legs will be on there nice and even. Okay, here we go. Ready? Let's see what it looks like. Here goes. Oh my goodness sakes. How adorable is that table? What do you think? Oh my gosh, look at that.
I love it.
It's a table. And I think it is actually nice and level. Let's see. Yep, it doesn't even budge. And I just kind of wung it when I put the legs on there, just kind of evenly, kind of triangle shaped. And yeah, oh my gosh, I love it. So I think that I could set something on there and it probably would not wiggle around too much. I have this handy, but that's about the size. That's one of those 6-inch clocks. So it's about the size of my table. Oh my gosh, I just absolutely love this. And I think it'd be just the perfect size to have next to your favorite chair. Put a coaster on it, put your coffee on it, put your book on it, whatever. But oh my gosh, I'm really, really happy. So, you know, with the exception that we have no arms, legs, or head, right? But you know, because we don't have those, turning that into a table, fun, so cute. Look at the colors with the white background. Look at that. You can really see the brown now that we couldn't see before when we had the translucent. It kind of lost the brown around here. But now with the white, the tortoiseshell colors really come through. Oh my gosh, you guys, really love it. Let me know what you think. Yeah, definitely those molds, whole new world for me. So I'll share it with you, my new ideas and whatever else that comes up from this. All right, have a great day. I will see you guys all next time. I hope you had fun and thanks for joining me.